Welcome everybody, it's your boy Solar here, and welcome to Build Survival. Welcome back everybody to our Build Survival series here on Gold Rush. So I have been working tirelessly, as you can see through the game clock, trying to get this thing filled up and ready for our first actual... if I get the words out, shoot, I'm having a rough couple of recording sessions. I'm trying to get the words out. I think it's this cold I've got. But the clean out since we've got our planters in. This should be our first time doing something with a tier 4. Yeah, it is our first time with tier 4, so. But this will also make us or break us. This will tell me how much I'm going to actually have to really work to pay off that loan. I should only have a couple of more buckets left. And then this will be full. Everything up top's already full. This is just the extra that's going to need us to get us to 100% clean out. Once I get it there, and we'll go through the whole process. I'll show you a little bit more that I found out with the actual getting everything ready. I have come to find out that it actually takes 5 trucks, not going and dumping and then blowing another, but 5 actual truckloads to actually completely do this entire wash plant to get us to 100. Sometimes it's off by a little. Sometimes it's 99, sometimes it's 100. It just all depends. So I always do a little bit extra more to get us fully ready. Alright. I do know I still got this to fill up. I thought I had it filled. So I have found out actually you can actually do this, and it has a nice little animation for it. So that's 75. So maybe two more scoops, and that'll get that ready. So basically, whatever's in the wash plant, every 10% of 100 equals 1% on everywhere else. I know it's a lot of crazy numbers to try to figure out. So basically, say if I didn't have anything else right now, it'd go through 7.5% for everything else. As you can see, I got it all on 50 right now, if you can see that or not. So I was able to get it to at least 50 before starting. We may have to throw a couple more shovels in the end to get us to completely 100. But our goal for today is to at least try to hit 40 to 50 ounces on this clean out. This is what'll make or break. Alright, on that actually got us to 100. So we are ready to get this wash plant up and going. So I'm gonna go ahead and get one more scoop in case we do hit that 99. And this will 100% clear us. As you can see, the hole has actually got pretty big now. I can actually fit both of these down in here now, so I don't have to keep going back and forth to the front. There's still some little problems where it's angled. We are actually very deep in this thing now, and still so much to go with. So I know we can, with what we have, we can get to that, at least that 1.2 to 1.8 to 2.4 million, depending on what we choose. It just all depends at this point. What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? I got talking and completely forgot. So we're going back down to get some more. What am I thinking? I don't know. I guess I'm just too excited because it's something we've been working on for quite a while. And it's just so fast. Well, this could actually make or break the series, depending on this clean out here from those 4 buckets. So I do know last time when we did the bucket clean out, we got between 10 to 15 ounces. So I'm hoping for at least for this ground at least, I'm hoping for at least 20 to 25. So we can at least try to cover our costs for these things and get that loan paid off. And then try to get the rest of the equipment that's needed. What I may end up doing, since I have got it figured out how to replace these things and get them moving out of the way, and we still have plenty of land, even though it's not the richest, we may move up to tier 4 here, but I will not do tier 5 until we get to our new area. That's something I'm gonna 100% go with. If we do 100% of tier 4 here, that's fine, but tier 5 will be on our new ground at the most expensive of grounds. So alright, so what I am going to do real quick is I am not actually going to get this. I'm actually going to unplug it. You will see why soon, because if not, it'll fill it up too much and a lot of it's going to go to waste. Alright, so there we go. We got it started. It's been a while since you guys seen this. Got it all nice and going. So let's go down here and I'll show you how these things look like when they're run. This is what they look like when they're running. So hopefully we can at least get 15 to 20 ounces in them buckets. I'm hoping. Alright. Yep, that's where it needs to be, about 50. Get you plugged in. Always go and turn everything back on, because sometimes it messes with the breaker plugging it back on. So get that going. That should get that. Yep, conveyor belt's going. I may have done it a little bit too late, but that's okay. Make sure everything is still. Whoa, something's happened. It all says 57, 58. Something may have paused during that, but that's fine. Oh, 60s and 58s. That's definitely not good. So something may have happened. It may have shut the trommel off for a minute. That's fine. It's okay. We still got plenty of dirt to get it, because I will push everything to 100 even if we do have a little bit of loss. That's okay. Yeah, it all should be about the same. Some of it's running faster than the other, but that'll be alright. So let's see here. It's still got 50% left in there, plus the other 100, plus we have the bucket in there ready. So this will need to get to 100. I am going to go away from the thing because that stuff is kind of loud, and you guys may not be able to hear. But look, just look at this. This is actually a very beautiful sight. Yeah, some of the equipment's still old and still kind of rusty and everything else, but that's fine. I mean, that's okay. But I'm still curious on the other areas they may have where we can actually still the 2. It may go up to 4, and it may go even more with those trommels. But if it's still the 2, we still got everything that's needed for it. I do know we need to start unlocking some of the stuff in the computer over there. I do have 2 things unlocked. I had to unlock them to be able to get the other duplex jigs out of the way. I am unlocking 1 in mistake, but it's fine. It's okay. So I did waste a little bit of money on that to get everything moved. Alright, that should be. Oh crap, I'm sitting here talking and almost messed up. Almost messed up big time talking and explaining. Because that's almost out of pay dirt. So I'm going to have to fill this up quickly. Because if it runs to 0, it'll start washing gold out. But I don't want to fill it too quick in case there's some extra that might go through. Alright, on that note, that's it. Right, get that shut off. Alright, and ooh. Alright, so it got close, but nothing too crazy. We're at 80%, so we definitely have it. We may have some extra left over that I might flow through when we had that little spell go on. See, there's some still that's just lagging behind and just wait a little bit too much. So I'm just going to let it run through, and if I need to push that extra in there, we will. Because I know each 10% in there equals 1% in the other, so I don't know. We still need 18%. Oh, and we just got our first nugget, so I'll need to remember to write that down so that we don't add that in with the other total. Because we didn't get on the first half when I ran it, we didn't get any nuggets. We're starting to get them less by less, but still, that's almost 20,000. Because I know every 20 ounces is about 20-some thousand. So that's good. Okay, we are almost actually got our last deposit emptied. And we're running at about 86. So once that I see that's completely emptied, we'll drop the last bucket from our front loader. But we may not even need it because we're at 89 and 88 on some. I think it may have shut the trommel off there for a minute. I think's what's happened. I need to learn to use these buttons in here. Alright, that is completely emptied, so we'll go ahead and throw in that last bucket. And that'll at least, well, if I can get up in here. Come on. And we'll... Oh, what's going on? No. Alright. Should be everything. We may have messed up a little on that, but we should be okay. If I gotta go get another scoop, it'll be fine. Alright, 97, 98. Come on, 99, 100. 99. Alright, some hundreds are starting to pop up. 3, I've got to go shut it off. Crap. We may lose a little gold on that one. Alright, so up here was 100%, so that's fine. Is everything else? We do got a couple spots there. Okay, so those at least are 100, that's okay, and we just got one spot that's not 100. That's fine, that's okay, we got everything shut off. You go grab this thing. For some reason, it decided to grow legs and crawl all the way over here for some weird reason, but that's okay. Alright, so we'll start getting... I'm actually going to get these buckets first. We'll go ahead. I want to see what these things... If these things don't at least being in 20 ounces, that may be the series on this. Because it's currently 9 o'clock. I have about 11, 12 hours worth of actual work that needs to be done. But once we get the full cleanup going, we'll be able to process. Because it may have even helped everything down here toward the end for these guys. Because we just don't know. So I'll go ahead and get these processed real quick. I am going to process these. So we are currently sitting at 3.441 ounces. So hopefully I can remember that. I am going to put in 3 buckets for now. Because I don't want to 100% clean out only 100% stuff. It can be gathered. Alright, one more, and we'll get everything online and get started. Oh, if I don't drop the bucket. Alright, 75%, that's fine. Let's go ahead and get this generator and my diesel water pump up and going. Alright, that's going. Alright, we got power. Let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and let that start processing everything. Alright, should be able to throw in the last bucket now. Alright, and I'm actually going to stop it right there. It's actually a good deal of magnesite. Oh wow, that had 50 and it's not even... That never goes straight to 50 at 80. Go ahead and get that shaking, let it going. Alright, it may be most to go, maybe in the hog pans, I'm hoping. So this, to be able to be worth what I spent on it, I'm just going to go with it. We need to at least see 33 ounces of gold. to me make these things worth it. 30 to 35 is what I'm just gonna go ahead and say 30 to 35. Let's make these things worth it. And sadly, I don't think we're gonna get there. It may have needed the better shaker first, and the better trommel. So we may have messed up a little, because it's the way it's looking, we're only going to get about 10 ounces out of this. Alright, we do have one more bucket. Let that shake away. Or who knows, even the bitter gold might be at the bottom in the hog pan, but these are ones that were specifically for these machines. And looks like it gave us about 10 ounces. So it's actually about 5 to 10 less what I was hoping. So yeah, it gave us about 10 ounces on everything, which is not good. That's not good at all. So I am kind of worried. So that may have, because I don't have the more advanced trommel, it may be the reason why, or it could still just be the area. I am going to cut these off. Don't waste fuel. And I'll take these buckets back, and then I am going to go ahead and get the other 10 ounces out of that. So that's basically, we've got like 2.5 ounces per, which is roughly, each one may have gave us about 10 grand. I was hoping at least 15 to 20. That's currently not good. Currently not good at all. Which is basically meaning we may have messed up. Unless the rest of this is in these other hog pans at the bottom. That's, unless the miner's moss can come up with another little bit, it's not going to be fun trying to figure this out, which means it's going to be a lot more work than I really wanted to try to get this paid off, because we only have to have it paid off in 3 months, which is equivalent to 3 days here in game. There's still a lot I could do with it. I don't know, I'm just starting to get worried now, because I know I'll probably only get about 2 to 5 ounces out of this area. I don't know, it's got me a little worried, because we're sitting at 41,000, and I still owe, basically, might as well say 260 to completely pay it off. So unless these things can start, it may just be the area we were in and we were digging in. We may be at one point in time, it may have been an actual gold vein, and now we're just getting the remnants afterwards. I don't know, but we were doing good there for a little bit. So I do know we did average equivalently at about 20 ounces per, which we're only halfway with 4 buckets. I mean, I should be a lot more happier with what I have, but it's just, I think it's just we've got this massive amount of debt now, and we need to try to at least figure out what to do to get it gone. Alright, so this is the upper. Go ahead and get it going. Oh, there, that's right. I don't have it. I gotta take everything else off. Alright, so that's fine. That's okay. We'll go ahead and get all this other stuff disassembled, put in the box, and taken up. Which hopefully, this clean ounce. I need at least 30 to 40 ounces to make this clean out even worth it. And we're only at 10. I'm hoping the rest of it's in here. If it's not in here, I'm gonna have to re-strategize, because I've got to come up with almost 120,000 every day to be able to afford, the equipment that I've got rented, and to be able to afford you know, the loan for these two pieces of equipment that I thought was going to be a lot more than just, you know, 10 ounces. So, you know, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Come to find out, that was a big mess up. So, that's fine. You know, things happen. It is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and say it is what it is. But I never know. It could be in this bottom part. It could be there. We're just gonna have to find out. But if I do just only get maybe another 10, 20 ounces out of all this, then if I get 20, that's 30 ounces. That's quite a bit. But I need at least to make enough to pay at least portion of the loan. I'm gonna need at least 50 ounces. We're almost halfway there. So, alright, so that's all of those. Alright, we got one more. Alright, Leaner Tower pieces, so it should be all except, oh, I may have picked up the clean one too. Yeah, that's the clean one. That's the extra one. I don't know why I keep laying it here. It needs to really go away. Alrighty. Alright, so these are the last bits. Which I think we can be able to put some of this in. Alright. I think we can... I don't know. I keep thinking, and let's see here. I'm messing up. I'm thinking too much. I'm thinking way too much because I'm worried because this may end up killing our series. Just trying to get those two pieces that may or may not have even worked. I don't think they worked. It's 10 ounces. Yeah, 10 ounces is good. It was just the 4 buckets. So I mean, it's 4 buckets. I still have 1 bucket left. It's in there, and I still got all this up here. And most of my gold does come from here. So once I do get this loan paid off, actually, it just all kind of depends on what's left of this. If I can get 50 ounces, we may have something. And if we've got something, I may go ahead and try to at least get the other trommel. And that'll get everything from this section down at tier 4. So that's be able we can make some money. So make sure is that everything. Alright, that should be everything. So let's head up top. Get this stuff cleaned up. And hopefully I didn't leave any. So we'll get this ready. Get it cleaned. Alrighty. Let's go get the generator and the water generator back online. This thing does not like me putting more than 12 items in a box. Alright. Which it shouldn't take us too long to figure out all of this. Getting it in, and that's a halfie, ain't it? Yeah, that's a halfie. I don't want any halfies just at the moments. I just want my big pieces, because it's going to take a little bit. Alright. Alright. Alright, so, yep, that's all. Let's get that going. Wait, is there a bucket? Oh, okay, there's a bucket. I was going to say, oh crap, is there a bucket? Oh, lordy. So I just want to take a minute to get these cleaned. I don't know why I keep repeating myself. Alright, so that's those 6 done. We got 6 more of the big ones. Oh lordy, if that ends up in that bucket and it wastes whatever gold's on it, I will be furious. I mean, at least we know the land's ours in case if we do get to the point where we have to sell equipment to go back. And we do have stuff that we can sell. I mean, I don't want to go back to the old shovel, because I actually already sold the other wash plant. So I really don't want to have to go back to tier 1. With, we know we're buying stuff. For tier 4, then have to go back to 1, I will probably cry. Get that all shaken off. Which I don't actually know if this thing actually gives more out of it or not. I'm hoping it does. Alright. That's all of... This is all the upper from that machine. So I'm actually going to go ahead and process this already, because this will tell me everything from that part south if it's doing better or not, because that's upper from that machine, from the trommel. So let's go ahead and get that at least worked through, then I can work through those other 8. And while that's doing that, I can go ahead and get them placed in, because this is from all south of our new equipment. And on that note, that went through pretty quickly. I was able to get 3 placed. Alright, that'll sort out the last of that. And it'll actually be done pretty quickly. Yep, and there it is. It's done. I'm gonna go ahead and set these rest of these others. Oh, well, if I lose gold out of it, I lose it at this point. I'm not really mad. It's just the fact that I thought it would do better, because it's a $200-some thousand piece of equipment. You know, on a normal day, and I got it discounted. I mean, yeah, it's a discounted piece, but I'd at least thought I would have got more. So let's go ahead. This is everything that's above the trommel is actually in this set right now. So I didn't even look at the gold where we were at. I don't even remember. So looks like, I don't know, it may have done better, because we're almost at 40 ounces. It may have actually come through. Been a lot better. Because there's 40, 41, 42, 43. Okay, so I may have been mistaken, because normally that's what we're sitting at the end, and I still have all this left. And this is south of that machine, so we may have actually done a little bit better, but nothing too crazy better, because everything above that couldn't process it right. So I may have made a big mistake. But that's fine, you know, mistakes are mistakes. Alright. Oh wow. That's actually 40. I don't remember it actually ever being that high. So there may be a lot more gold in here. Oh, it's just 11%. Never mind, I may have been wrong. I don't know at this point if I'm right or wrong. So basically everything after this, if it doesn't have the 7 ounces that's needed, and it's only a half. I mean, still 43 ounces is good. I mean, I really would like to hope for 50, but I'm pretty sure it's not there. Looks like we're just going to get the 45. 45. So, go ahead and get this shut off. If I can get the button right. Alright, so we are about 5 ounces off target, but that's still a lot of money. So, looks like I'm going to be doing a lot of work here in the next couple days, especially with the hole there, to get the money needed to pay this loan off. So at most, if we may have a little bit of money with this, not a whole lot, but that's fine, that's okay. We're making it, you know. So I'm going to call it there for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you can, give us a like, subscribe, comment. And actually, you guys, enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you're having a lot better than I am today with all this mess that's going on here. But so, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.